great friend of mine, Richard Dick Baldy, that is his real name, not his porn name. His porn name is Maximilian Strokes, sent me a bottle of Rogue Voodoo Doughnut Bacon Maple Ale under the agreement that I, Chuck Hopkins, drink it on video. And the video was supposed to be sent to Richard Dick, but I decided to just post it instead. As you can see, I have a bottle of Glenfiddich 15-year-old to cool down any unpleasant flavors in my palate, or on my palate. That drinking an ale that is supposedly bacon flavored may lend itself to. Actually, I have a little sip while I'm waiting for this to go down. I'm going to guess that the Rogue Voodoo Doughnut Bacon Maple Ale might have been thought of a breakfast ale instead of a 8:45 in the evening ale, but I will not have a weekend without Dakota for another 2 weeks. So I am doing this now. It is very maple smelling. It actually smells like Aunt Jemima took a piss in this bottle, in this Pepto-Bismol looking bottle. Now, sláinte. Very woody going down, with a distinct maple aftertaste. I do not taste much as far as bacon goes, which is probably a good thing. Not something that I probably drink on a regular basis. But not horribly disgusting. I'm not going to vomit yet. This has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 malts. Actual bacon in the brewing process. Pure maple flavoring. Like I said, it smells distinctly of maple. Hops, free range coastal water, which I guess so that water doesn't feel pent up, and yeast, no chemicals, preservatives, or additives. Brewed in Oregon. 14 degrees Plato, 30 IBU, and 76 AA. Let's get back to it. Oh, that's good bacon. No chunks so far. That's always a good thing when consuming beer or ale. Not to have chunks while you're drinking, unless it's very small particles of ice. That's a different story. very smoky. Not smoky peaty, such as you'd find in some of the Islay malt ale, malt scotches, or even Johnny Walker. Gets a little bit of that peat smoke to it. This is more smoke like you'd find in one of the little bottles of smoke that you might add to your hickory chips or something. But it's not bad. Not much for burping quality, but hey. A little bit of Glenfiddich, cilantro. Should have gone with a cheaper scotch. It is really drowning out the real bouquet that the Glenfiddich 15-year-old, after 15 years of aging, they blend it in a Solera vat, so that each batch is slightly different, and so that there might be scotch that's 16, 17, 18, 20, 25 years old because they've blended it in a Solera vat that never empties. I should have gone with maybe some Johnny Walker Black or something. The Johnny Walker Black would have probably been my first choice now that I've tasted this, as the peatiness smoke may have mingled with the whatever kind of smoke is in the Rogue Voodoo Doughnut Bacon Maple Ale. Richard Dick told me that this is a very limited supply. He was able to con his way into getting 2 bottles. He sent one to a friend, Jim Shand, in Orlando, from California Stan, where Dick lives, and to me in Jacksonville, Florida. And I don't know if Jim's going to like this. Jim's not as much of a drinker as I am. Of course, Charlie Harper isn't as much of a drinker as I am, I don't think. It's filling. God, I wish I could describe the flavor. I can't. You know, there's a sweetness on the back of your tongue from the maple, but there's the initial taste is not bacony. It's not pancakey. It's I guess it's hops and your usual ale, but it's been bastardized so much that it almost just sits there as the maple builds up. No, that's good bacon. But it isn't bacony at all. In fact, I'm kind of curious as to why they even put the little pigs on the bottle. Let me see if I can get in a little bit. There's pigs and maple leaves on there, kind of like sightseeing in Ontario. Pigs and maple leaves. The initial taste almost reminds me of an old bar, someplace like Birdie's in Jacksonville, or just a little bit pungent, a little bit Not straight away hoppy like say Pilsner or Kel, but definitely hoppy until that backbite gets you, that backbite of maple. Well, that's all the Rogue Voodoo Doughnut Bacon Maple Ale I have to consume. I would like to thank my friend Maximilian Strokes, or Dick Baldy, for thinking of me and for sending me cross country the Pepto-Bismol colored bottle of ale. And I hope this video satisfies your requirements. I will be sending you some Green Devil absinthe post haste. Hopefully you'll enjoy that also. Again, Sláinte. Hopefully I'll talk to you soon.